the invite process, an easy step-by-step with verbiage examples so that you guys can have this and this be a training resource for you when you might be feeling stuck, you don't know what to do next, you kind of you're launching a new person and you want it to be very easy, and this is what we have put together for you. So this is the invite process with step-by-step easy verbiage examples. So start with your new 100 list. So this is something that you can use for yourself, but you can also use this for your teams with reach outs. And I have started sending this template out after a person's goal setting Zoom. You can even schedule a 20-minute Zoom to show your new person how to reach out, but it's a really good way of getting into the flow so that they feel equipped and you feel equipped. So this is a template that I actually wrote out for you, and you can like make sure everybody has this during that 20-minute Zoom. And then that way everyone has it when we start inviting together. Next is the important of the voice message. Y'all, if you copy and paste all of this stuff, it's going to, I think, not give you as many opportunities for them to hear your passion, hear your excitement, hear when you smile. And a voice message is the most effective. So step one, the invite. Hey, how are you doing? So I want you to be one of the first people to know I partnered with a ground floor health and hemp company, and it's exploding in growth. I'm super excited because I know this is going to be huge. I thought about you because you are influential. I've always wanted to work with you, and people listen to you when you walk into the room. Like, I know that you would be amazing at this. So I want to see if you'd be willing to get your eyes on this with me. Super simple. If they say yes, step two is going to be inviting them to watch the Zoom or inviting them to a live call. So you can say, if they did say yes, that's when you say, awesome. So I have a recorded Zoom that my friend and mentor Fran did, who's now top two in our entire company. And she makes over $120,000 a month. So she covers all the things. If I sent it to you, will you watch it? Or you could say, awesome. So there's a live Zoom that my friend and mentor Fran is doing Thursday night. She's top two in our entire company. She makes over $120,000 a month doing this online. The Zoom is pretty exclusive, but I actually think that I can secure you a spot. If I get you in, will you come listen with me? So those are two different options that you can use to invite them to something going on. If it's a person who is having a Zoom that night that's not Fran, of course you would edit that to fit the person that you're edifying. If they say no to question one, you say, no problem at all. I really appreciate you messaging me back. I'll be in touch as time goes on to share updates with you if that's okay. So super simple. If they say yes to watching the Zoom, this is a very important step. You're going to say, great. Do you have time to watch it right now? So you're never going to want to just send the video without having a specific time that they'll watch it, or it'll sit there in their inbox with no sense of urgency, right? So you definitely want to make an appointment with them to watch it right now. So if they say yes, you're going to say, great, I'm sending it over now and I will check back in shortly. I've done this now 3 times today, and I'm following this script word for word, and it's working. All 3 people that either reached out to me or I reached out to them and followed up with some message examples I'm going to give you at the end of the Zoom, like follow-up examples. They have said yes, and I said, great, do you have time to watch it right now? And they were like, yes, absolutely. And I say, awesome, I'm sending it over. I'm going to check back in shortly. So that the next step is the follow-up. So that's when you send the Zoom. You're going to set your alarm for however long the Zoom is. If it's 25 minutes, follow up them with 20. If it's 26, 5 minutes, follow up with them in 26 minutes. If it's a 10-minute Zoom, like Fran's compensation plan Zoom, that's only 9 minutes, you're going to follow up with them 10 minutes later. And then you're going to ask them these 2 questions. So, hey, wasn't that Zoom amazing? After watching it, do you see an opportunity for yourself here? and then you let them answer. If they say yes to the Zoom, but they can't watch it right then, say, okay, no problem. I totally know how busy life can be. What's a better time to send it? So you're making an appointment with them. If they say 7 o'clock tonight after I get home from work, you're going to set an alarm for yourself and send that Zoom at 7 o'clock. And you're saying, hey, just following or circling back like I promised, here's that Zoom. Keep doing this until you get an appointed time to send, and then go back to them on the time they gave you rather than just sending it then. Ask them again if it's still a good time to watch it. So you've asked the 2 questions, then it's the follow-up. How amazing was that Zoom? After watching it, do you see an opportunity for yourself here? And then they say yes, or if they're interested in more, this is where you say, and you connect them into the 3-way message with your Edified support team. You can say, awesome, I want you to meet my friend, and then edify the person you're connecting them to. She's so kind, she's super successful and cute, and I want her to share a little bit of her story. She clearly knows way more than me, and she can send you some other videos and info and help me answer your questions. Hang on a sec. And then boom, you don't ask for permission, you just start the chat and then pop them all in a chat with you then. At that point, you introduce the 2 people, okay? So you say, this is my friend who is on the call and she's interested in, and you know a little bit about her background, right? So she either wants fitness options, or maybe she wants something for high blood pressure, maybe she wants something for energy. That's where you say that. She's interested in energy stuff. Can you help her out? And so you start the chat by introducing the prospect and the upline, edifying them both. And that part shouldn't be skipped or taken lightly. So you don't want to say, hey girls, or hey y'all, I just wanted y'all to meet Ashley. This is Sam. Sam, this is Ashley. You want to edify them because it sets you up for success, and it sets the person that is your third party validation up for success to be able to close for you and to screen them properly. All right, so once you've properly introduced and welcome everybody to the conversation, you're gonna step back, you're gonna learn, and you're gonna let your Edified support team tell their story and help answer that person's questions. And the reason for that is because it shows them that they can do it too. It shows them the process, and it shows them that they're not gonna have to be the ones answering all the questions with their 3-way chats, that they add their friends with you too. So, and it doesn't mean that you don't know the answers to their questions. You probably do. Katie and I use each other all the time for third-party validation. If I'm introducing my prospect to Katie, I sit back and I let Katie answer all of the questions. And that's part of the edification process. Okay, so here are some follow-up examples that you can send to your customers. You can send these to your ambassadors. You can send these to your prospects. And if you're reaching out to ambassadors or customers that maybe haven't ordered for a while, these can work. So first example, hey, I know you wanted to order the Twist CBD water. We also have a few summer promos that dropped today. Would love to send you info on those. They're awesome. I want to help you today. Are you ready? Hey girl, I know you are interested in trim. Can I help answer any more questions? Or hey, I know that you wanted and said that you wanted to order the Q Core. I want to help you today. Are you ready? So super simple. So that's our invite process. I have that written out, like I said, word for word, because it helps me stay on track when I'm thinking, okay, what do I say next? Are they ready? I'm kind of stuck in the process. How do I introduce them to my sponsor? Like, these are things that Katie and I hear on a regular basis. So I'm hoping that this presentation definitely helps you. I also have some examples of messages that you can use for these promos that were just dropped today. And so I'm going to drop a few of those in the chat down below, just so that you guys have a few more examples that you can use. And I'll read them out for you too, for those who are watching this recording. So, hey, oh my goodness, I know you've been interested in this before. We just released a fun summer promo and are getting ready to launch the biggest line of new products in the history of the company. We're literally going to blow the top off the collagen and hemp business. Do you want the info? Guys, this is a really good way of exposing them to the importance of convention before you've even said, come to convention. Okay, we want you guys to look forward to and be so excited about September because it's going to be huge. Regardless of what the numbers look like today, if we are intentional about sending these messages out to our existing teams, people who've trusted us in the past, and the people that we're talking to now, you are going to see progress come convention. Trust me, the 90-day rule is a real thing and it's effective. Okay, be so consistent in your daily activity that you are the person that they reach out to when they're ready to go. I recently had somebody that came back into my life after a few months of her saying no, 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 and I let off the gas. Guess who she joined? Green Compass, and is now a CBD advocate. No, don't let up with serving people. I love the idea of ordering product or whatever product that you have on hand and using that to send out to people to bless them with no expectation in return. Because when they are ready, after they've had a chance to feel the positive effects on their body, they will return to you, especially if you plug in with them just on a friend basis and let them know that you're there no matter if they order from you or not, because this is a relationship business. Okay. The second message that I'm going to send is here. Hi, how are you? So I know we've talked a little bit before about this incredible opportunity I've found here at Q. We just released a fun summer promo. We're getting ready to launch the biggest line of new products in the history of the company. We're literally going to blow the top off the collagen and hemp business. Just curious if you are still interested. I'd love to send you more info. Okay. So, what can you do? What can you do to use these promos? Alert all of your new team members of the new products and promos, like Katie talked about. Talk to your customers about the new products and promos. Talk about convention. Go place your own order if you don't have some of the new stuff. Get enough product for sample packs. So, some good products for sample packs are the hemp honey, twist, creams, roll-ons. You can even send full bottles to big prospects. Guys, I'm going to show you this. I actually have a box. I don't know if you can see that, ready to go, of full product that I'm going to send to a big prospect. Okay. Have those ready. Alert all of the people on your team who are registered for InSync and let them know about the accountability run to convention. Send out the message examples that we put in the chat today. And then make a list of at least 2 dream team people, chicken list people to reach out to, people that you really love to work with, people that just make you feel good when you talk to them or you're with them in a room. And reach out to one of us to help you talk to them as your third party validation. It doesn't have to necessarily be your sponsor. If they would relate to somebody else that's in a different walk of life, that's okay. That's okay. But plug all of your prospects into the daily op calls that we have between now and September. And then plug all of your teammates into the daily power hours and stuff that Katie and I share with you between now and September. If you stay in this action, you will see results over time. All right. So I can't believe we're ending a few minutes early here. Do you guys have any questions? I'm reading through the chat. Okay. I really hope this was helpful to you guys. I will be posting this recording and it'll be circling around so that you will have it. And then just let us know if you need anything. Accountability group, you have another 24 hours to get us your new 100 list to make sure that we have evidence that you have purchased your InSync ticket for September and that you have your auto ship on. Rachel says, how often do we follow up when they stop responding but don't give us a no? I think it depends on your relationship with them. Sometimes I get creative in how I reach out to people or how I interact with them. Katie, I see you nodding. She does this really, really well too. But you can interact on their Facebook. You can comment on their stories. I like to send people funny gifs and be like, "This made me think of you." Ha 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 ha. And just like lighten the mood. You know what I mean? Um, and if they haven't said lose my number, but they're kind of like on the fence, that's when I say, "Hey, I was thinking of you today. I want to send you some goodies. What's your address?" And then that's when I've sent them stuff. And after that point, if I'm like, "So hey, what'd you think?" And they're like still not commenting or saying anything, I'm like, so I'm going to take you off my follow up list. If you want to stay on it, let me know, but I don't want to blow up your message thread. Okay. Just let me know either way so I can either move on or, you know, keep it cash. How's the pool party? Just try to make people laugh and it makes it the whole situation lighten up. Anyone else? Was this helpful? Big thumbs up. Thank you guys. I hope you are enjoying the new team training time in the evenings. Get your teammates on. It's going to be every other Monday, right, Katie? All right. Love you guys. Bye.